baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels. Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Rossi. Going to be hard to top his last start, Siggy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Kevin Kiermaier stands in now and watches strike one. Misses inside, and the count is 1-1.
1-1. Fill up the strike zone.
There's the strike.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Here's a 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Adele going after it. Puts it away for the out. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And there's a foul ball. And that's in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Got him swinging. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Went deep in the ball game last night. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Two outs, base is empty. Chopped left side. Neto fires across the diamond. Third out. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Rossi in his second season, just 19 years old, and he's a native of Taiwan. Rossi back to work. Strike one.
No ball, one strike. Let's go get this guy right out.
Right through there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Foul ball there. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And a foul ball.
Give him the heater.
And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Max Kepler in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Down now.
2 outs. That one misses. Now 1-2. Started to go to 1-2. A check on it to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
The pitch. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. On the ground to third, Thice. Tosses to first, 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Addison Barger. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The Halos up by a run here in the second game of the series. That misses. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. And he deals. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's George Springer. Struck out swinging his first time. Kiermaier on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Heading for the plate. The throw home. The tag, and he's safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Fastball for a strike. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
0-2.
Kicks and fires. Good eye in that spot.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure, for them they feel that they are right at home.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. That one close. Ruled a ball. Ball 2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
At the belt and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. And midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Max Kepler at the plate. Rossi back to work. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 0-2. To the right side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Kicks and deals. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Hard ground ball, base 9. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Softly hit to third. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Addison Barger digs in now.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground. Sneaks through. Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Kiermaier in the box now. Takes strike 1. Chopper right side. Shanuel flips it. That's 1. The batter is George Springer.
Designated hitter, George Springer.
This one in the air. He's under it. He's got it. And that's the third out. In the inning, top six. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette. The right-hander back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
1 and 2 to count.
On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His righty-lefty splits there. There's a strike. They'll say this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
Rocky fire, baby.
Here comes a pitch. Grounded to third. Could be two. To second. Pulls him off the bag. So digging in, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Right through there for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The Jays trying to get back into this one, and we're the top half of the sixth. Outside low, and the count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Kepler, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Flares it into the outfield. Calls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Varsho, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1 and out.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fastball for a strike. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. Kerr having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. That one fouled off. Two outs. Missed with a changeup, and a count 1-2. All loaded up here in the second game of the series.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One and two now. That's to third base. Off balance throw in time. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they load the bases but leave them stranded. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Addison Barger.
The second baseman, Addison.
That's in there. Strike one. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
One down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Where's that one now?
And they'll do it again. The Angels leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one down the line. That's a hit.
He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Let's turn it. Come on now.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled, and you got to tip your cap.
Bichette in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Kiermaier off of first with 2 away. The shortstop takes the ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Angels 7. And welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Stevenson.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one. But a nice job of attacking the hitters, being very efficient. And this is what you want to do. You want to come in and you want to close things out as quickly as possible.